Once upon a time, there was a kingdom ruled by a king named Powell. He was known for his lavish and luxurious lifestyle. Although the king had a lot of power and wealth, he was greedy and always wanted more. To get what he wanted, he printed too much money. As a result, inflation occurred and money became less valuable. This made the people's hard-earned savings worth less. Even basic necessities became unaffordable, making life difficult. Two friends Michael and Laura were living in the kingdom. They noticed that things were getting more and more expensive, and their parents were struggling to buy what they needed. Laura decided to invest in gold to maintain her purchasing power. Michael, on the other hand, chose Bitcoin as his investment. Because it is limited in quantity to 21 million, and has no physical existence, making it impossible to confiscate.
It's going up forever, Laura.
Michael tried to convince her, but she wouldn't listen. As the king continued to print more and more money, it began to be worth less and less. As a result, the people found it difficult to afford even basic necessities with their money. Michael and Laura chose to invest in Bitcoin and gold, which helped them maintain their purchasing power. But Laura struggled to purchase items. Gold was heavy to carry around, and Laura had to keep breaking it into smaller pieces every time she went to the market. In contrast, Michael did not have to carry Bitcoin around physically, as Bitcoin existed digitally. Bitcoin was also easy to trade because it could be easily divided into smaller units. The situation continued to deteriorate, and the king began sending soldiers to take away the people's money. Laura was forced to hand over her gold to the soldiers as well. But Michael was able to keep his Bitcoin secure, because no one could steal the secret key to his Bitcoins from his head. As the kingdom's economy continued to worsen, the people's discontent grew, sparking a revolution. Michael had the opportunity to teach the revolutionaries about Bitcoin. He explained that Bitcoins have no physical existence, so no one can take them away. No one can print Bitcoins at will because the number of Bitcoins is limited to 21 million. Therefore, he explained, it was superior to the currency that kings had previously printed at will. The revolutionaries were impressed with Michael's knowledge and promised to consider his advice. The revolutionaries succeeded in overthrowing the king, who had been printing money at will to fulfill his own greed. And he was exiled from the country. The revolutionaries crowned their leader Nayib Bukele king. Following Michael's advice, King Bukele made Bitcoin the kingdom's legal tender. This meant that people would no longer suffer from the inflation caused by the king's reckless printing of money. It was a revolutionary decision that allowed people to trade with a safer and more stable currency. Once people started using Bitcoin, they realized that their lives improved dramatically. They no longer had to worry about their currency losing value, or having their property confiscated by the king's soldiers. The new rulers began to implement policies to stabilize the economy. The people slowly regained confidence in the future of the kingdom. King Bukele was thoughtful and wise. No longer did people worry that the new king would get greedy and print money and start printing money again. Because no one can print Bitcoin at will. The kingdom prospered under rulers who listened to the advice of experts and made wise decisions. Michael was hailed as a hero for his role in helping the kingdom transition to a new and stable form of currency. He continued to invest in Bitcoin, and after several halving cycles, he became one of the wealthiest people in the kingdom. Michael and Laura married and had a child, and named her Hodler. The story of how knowledge of Bitcoin helped bring about a monetary revolution has been passed down through generations, reminding people of the importance of sound money. That's how the fairy tale ended. But Bitcoin's monetary revolution continues in the fairy tale and in real life.